Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne, and this is Daily Rambles. Sorry about the lights afternoon. So anyway, season 2, episode 11 of Stargirl called Summer School, chapter 11. So we start off with everyone is really devastated, especially when Pat came back with Jenny holding the staff. It was very emotional, and I actually really like that scene a lot because it showed a lot of emotion and stuff like that. So anyway, Courtney gets awake in the black and white version of Blue Valley and goes into the diner and sees the Xerix and Sun does a trick, and she has a flashback for when he did that the first time when she in the first season. And then people started telling her when he asked like, "Are you going to lie again to me?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" So anyway, then the car turns over and it has like an E on it for Eclipso. So everyone starts to turn on her and she just bolts. And now she's in school and sees Isaac and Isaac and Mom. I don't know how I even said that way. Anyway, then it's Cindy versus Court, and turns out that's the real Cindy because she hurt Court and she was bleeding. So she's like, "Oh my God, you're real." And so we found out that then her dad showed up. She's like, "Dad, I don't got time for this. Bye," and leaves. Then they are in Cindy's room, and Courtney wants explanation like what's going on here. And so basically, this is the Shadowland where Eclipso was born. And Courtney was like, "In the room, in a girl's room." And it's like this is your what you think purgatory is basically for humans. So that's what the subconscious projects into the shadow land. Then we cut to where Sydney kind of likes it sometimes because she gets to off her dad and Courtney and people she doesn't like as many times as she wants, and it's fine for her. Then we cut to where they can't escape. And then Courtney tries to leave, and she's at her home, which is her apartment in LA. And Barbara sees her as a babysitter, and then when she tries to, "Oh hey, it's me," she guilts the ever loving crap out of her. She's like, "I have a business degree, but here I am doing multiple jobs, not getting ahead, all because of I had to get pregnant. It's all your fault." I was like, damn, she laid in thick. So then Cindy pulled her out and mocks her. Said, "Oh, your mom doesn't. That's all you gotta worry about. Oh, how sweet." And then, like, she basically just kind of goes off on her a little bit and basically blames her for everything, but technically it's Cindy's fault. But anyway, she doesn't take accountability. And then Courtney kind of turns around on her and pointed all that out. And then a bunch of people came. Then Cindy hears her mom. Then people take her. And then she goes into the truth Shadowland where Courtney follows, and Mid-Nite pulled her out, the real one, and she knows who she is because the goggles cancels everything out, and Courtney tested it, and then he asks for it back because he starts hearing his daughter that passed away, and so basically says don't give in to the darkness. Then Beth and Jenny talk, and Beth tells them that Court is alive, and they're going to use Jenny to find Shade's location by Shade's business card. And then it's working, and they have two locations. So Courtney and Mid-Nite talk, and basically the Shade blamed himself for everything that happened because he could have found out about it earlier, could have like isolated it. And then he asked about Rebecca, which is the daughter that is no longer in the land of the living. And basically, he sent her. Shade sent Mid-Niter into the Shadow Land and saved him from the ISA because he wasn't like a true member of the ISA. Then we cut to Pat and Barbara at the theater and find the Shade, and he will actually help. And then Courtney wants to get Cindy when the lights started and they could see out. And Court wants to be nice and get Cindy. So they go get her, and it's a trap because she's in a room with Yolanda with Bruce. And then we cut to where the dad is experimenting on Cindy, and then we go back to the trap where Bruce is playing you're guilty of everything and you deserve to be here. And then she can't leave. Then Bruce is at the prison with Rick. And then he's like, actually, you didn't really do anything. I did everything. How do you feel about me? How do you feel about me? And then we cut to where the shade can't hold it much longer. Then we're back at Courtney's house, and where Bruce again talks to her some more, and then she finally says, "I hate you," and then he disappears. Then Courtney got to Cindy, and Mid-Niter helps, and so Cindy says goodbye to her mom, and so they get back to the theater, or the garage of the ISA. I mean the JSA, and they go through the theater and go through the screen, and they got through, and then the shade is gone, like on a permanent vacation, gone. And then Cindy's like, "So who wants to go after Calypso now?" And that was the end of the episode. It was a really good episode. This is probably my first or second A+ episode of the season. Everything's been. This was just a really good episode for me. It showed a lot of emotion. It just showed a lot of stuff, which I thought was really really cool. I really enjoyed it so much. And the storyline was really good because Midnighter's actually back in the land of the living and is no longer in Shadowland, and it just gave a proper send off to the Shade, and I just really personally enjoyed it. But I'm wondering if that was just like if he copied himself, and the true Shade is at the other location, because technically he was like, "Oh, I'm good to go" when the diamond went back to itself, it fused back together. So I'm still wondering that because remember there was two locations. So I'm still hoping he's still kind of alive because he doesn't seem that bad. So he's kind of like an anti-hero a little bit. So anyway, I really really enjoyed it a lot. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So like this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Tell me your thoughts down below. I have not said that in quite a while. And I'm sorry about all the lights and stuff. Like I had the shade down and it's still popping through. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye everybody.